So, turns out the last live I did, I'm having trouble with doing live, you know. I'm having a lot of trouble with that. Probably because where I mostly go, like here, where I go right now, the Wi-Fi sucks. And you would think that a place like that, that I go to, wouldn't have that problem. But they do. So, I want to talk about, you know, something I've discovered in the course of 3 days. I guess you'd say it's a little experiment. The experiment is, you know, basically I deliberately put myself out, you know, on an app. Now, I am advertising for these people, too. Sorry, I got an eyelash in my eye. You ever do your makeup and you find out you got, like, eyelashes in your eyeball and you're just like, I don't want to screw my makeup up, but, damn. So, it used to be my yearbook. So, now it's Meet Me. The thing is, I've seen a lot of, how do you put it? There's no other way to really put it. I'm seeing a lot of women, be so disingenuous that, you know, I watched a few of their lives on there. A lot of these women are stripping for emojis and hypothetical diamonds, and gifts, not gifts like presents, but GIF, gifts. It's like a rush for some of these girls, and even though some of these women are older than me, I'm 31. So just so you know, I see these profiles of people saying, I want a real relationship. I want real love. I want, you know, I want that, I guess you say that true love. They want true love. They want real love. But they're not even being real. They've got like a boatload of makeup on their faces. Some of them don't even have eyebrows because they'd rather draw their eyebrows on. I have real eyebrows, even though that there's a scar on one of them. I have eyebrows. And then we got these guys that on there that they're just as fake too. And you know, it's that saying that I said last time. You know, I even went on live and I basically, you know, spewed out a lot of truth, because I'm saying, hey, all you people wanting real people and real love and real relationships, but you can't even be real with yourself. I know a lot of people are like, stop judging people. Well, I'm not judging. I'm trying to help people. If you want real people and real relationships and real love, stop distracting yourself on a phone. Stop distracting yourself into a video game. Stop distracting yourself in Netflix. Stop distracting yourself. Just stop. I mean, yeah, sure, talk to people, but also be smart about it, because I can't tell you how many people have messaged me, dudes, saying the same freaking thing. I'm a sugar daddy looking for my sugar baby. I'll give you an allowance of 50% or 100%, and then I'm like, no. Mm-mm. And I'm like, no, this is a scam. Of course, I'm reporting. I mean, my poor phone is just probably got a crack on it for me going report. All these scammers saying, if you send me $1, it's worth its weight in gold. I'm thinking to myself, so it's worth nothing. But all these chicks, you know, I'm seeing some of these people make it into a game show. And I'm just like, are you looking for a relationship, or are you looking for a talent agent? Because this one girl, mind you, she's really cute, but she had makeup on her that did not compliment her. If you're wanting to set an impression of what you want in a relationship, making your life into a game show, it gives people the impression that you want a relationship that's like a game. Like everything's a game to you. Immature. I mean, a lot of people, they want to be wifey material, but they're not even trying. And guys, a lot of these guys are, I've actually found quite a few of them that are looking for a real relationship. And I'm honest with them. Some of them get really mad because they're like, man, you're married? Yeah. But I know some single women that are looking for, you know, a real person that wants to settle down and look for and have the real deal. I mean, a lot of these people are just, I don't know. It's just, as a light worker, I see a lot of people running away from themselves. I mean, they're yucking it up and having a good old time on a live stream, but then in the inside, it's like they're screaming and crying, and I'm like, holy crap. It's a live-action train wreck. And girls stripping. I mean, I actually flat out said to somebody, you know, I said, you are so much more better than that. I said, you're so much more better than that. You're beautiful. And you're just showing yourself off like a piece of meat. I do what I want to. And some of these chicks, filters out the wazoo. I mean, when you want to settle down, you want to you want to be with somebody, and you don't want to realize that you fell in love with an idea. You fell in love with a character, not the genuine person, not the real person. Because I've been through that. I fell in love with somebody, and then turns out they were not anything that they portrayed themselves to be. And it broke my heart because they had a good job. They were smart financially. They were nice and kind, but they had some warped sense of intimacy. And it was on the verge of abusive. He didn't want a relationship. He wanted a pet. He wanted a toy he can pull out and play with every now and then. Yeah. That didn't last long. I dated the guy back in the day about, say, a month or so. Everything had to be... I mean, when it came to intimacy, he knew exactly what he wanted. He talked about it. But then all of a sudden, when it came time to actually get to know him, who he really is, I asked questions about religion. I asked questions about what kind of food he liked. I asked questions about, his past. And he just shut down every time. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just like... So I started talking about, little things about myself. And then he's like, well, I don't feel like talking right now. I just want some quiet. And I'm like, okay. Guess I'll just eat my quesadilla and shut the fuck up. For a month now. But I ran into the guy that I'm married to now, and open book from the get-go. Amazing. No nasty little surprises. None. Basically, what you see is what you get. And when you get into a relationship, and when you're looking for the right kind of relationship, you have to have full transparency. Because you don't want to just spring up on somebody, that you have all this baggage. Like, oh, by the way, this is my closet. I'm cleaning it out on you. And here's some nasty little stuff. Here, play with it. Basically, everyone should walk around with kind of like a warning label. Because not everyone can handle what you handled. And falling in love with a character rather than a person is the worst thing you can do. I know a lot of people want to be this certain kind of person, or this idea that they get. They just want to be an idea that they've drummed up for themselves. Because, hey, this is cool. This is awesome. I want to be cool and awesome, so let me try to be this. And, and somebody likes it, and then they find out, oh, this is not who you really are. Wow. Okay, I fell in love with a character, not a person. That can really hurt somebody. Basically, you've dangled a little piece of bait, hooked somebody, and then once you reel them in, it's like, now that I've reeled you in, guess what? This is me. Like, I'll never forget, there was someone that, I had a client that told me about, they were transgender, and they never told their significant other. And I said, how can I tell her that we can't have kids? And I'm like, you really just need to sit down and talk to them. If they really love you, it wouldn't be an issue. And plus, in order to have kids, there's all kinds of ways to have kids. Adoption, there's in vitro, well, in utero impregnation. And there's also surrogate. I mean, there a lot of people would mind doing a surrogate, because there's a lot of people that they just want to go through the pregnancy, but they don't want to keep a baby because they know that either A, they don't have a way, or B, they just feel like that, don't really, I don't know. Never really asked somebody about that. Maybe I will ask someone. I know some people that are surrogate, and they're into surrogacy, and I probably should ask. Other than the fact they just want to give, something that precious to somebody because they know that there are people out in the world that do not have the capabilities to have children. So they want to do that for people. So basically what happened was I got the full story after talking to the spouse, and she was telling me, things about the relationship, and I was like, are we talking about the same person? Turns out this person was pretending all their life, not because they were transgender, but because they were so stuck to being a character because they loved the person so much, and they made it so that their significant other was in love with the character. Now, my husband was about to do that. There was a version of him for work, a version of him for friends, a version of him with me, a version of him with family, a version of him with my family, different versions of him. And I'm just like, can you just be yourself? I turned and looked at him and I was like, can you just be yourself? Because when I talk to people about, little cute things that we all do and little, scenarios that we do, they're like, that don't sound like him. I'm like, what? But seriously, I sat him down. I said, stop lying to yourself. Be yourself. Aren't you tired? Keeping up with these damn roles? Just be yourself. Life is too short to pretend anything. I had friends that died at age 23 when they were about to get married. And they just lived their life pretending. And you know what? By God, I am not pretending crap. Too many people wear these damn masks. Half the time I want to smack those masks off them. Go, hi there. Nice to meet the real you. It's just disgusting. It's disgusting. It's not right. Constantly lying to people. Be happy with yourself. Be happy with who you are. There's only one you in this world. That's pretty freaking special. Really. There's only one me. Only one you. If you're talking about dimensions, there's different versions of you. You are the only version of you right now in this world. That's pretty special. So stop trying to be like everybody else or some other character. Be yourself, because everyone else is taken. I want to be like Tom Cruise. Taken. I want to be like Vin Diesel. Taken. I want to be like Britney Spears. Taken. I want to be like Kim Kardashian. Definitely fucking taken. We don't need another damn Kim. So, be yourself. Because you're the only you out there.